Brent Cotton from here in Christchurch. He's been racing a long time. And in fact, Dennis's son, Hunter, Charlotte, is also riding. So we have father and son. Hunter's on number 73 and Dennis is on number 7. So I think that's outstanding. Hunter, I'm not exactly sure how old Hunter is, but he must be around, I would have said 13 or 14. Maybe a little bit older, but not much. And already showing amazing promise as a young road racer. But when you come from a family like the Charlottes, where mum and dad both race, and all the brothers and sisters all race, I don't think he's got much of a chance. If he decides to take up car racing, he's in trouble. But Hunter, well done to Hunter Charlotte out on the grid today. So it's Dennis Charlotte out in front. Chris Sutcliffe in second on the wee Honda. Jethro Bowman in third, and Reese Fitzgerald and David Phillips in fourth and fifth. So Dennis Charlotte, the old master, leading the youngsters home. But he won't have it all his own way. I believe Chris Sutcliffe is chasing him pretty hard. So it's actually Chris Sutcliffe out in front. He got the drop on Dennis Charlotte, but they are so close you could throw a blanket over them. Going into the dipper. It is Dennis out in front with Chris Sutcliffe behind him, but there is literally almost a bike length between them. The trick with these little bikes is because they are quite underpowered. They're not, I'm not sure if they're more than about 15 horsepower, 20 horsepower, but the trick is to maintain your speed as high as much as you can. So braking into the corners, you brake as late and as lightly as you can. You use your weight to transfer the bike from side to side, but the whole idea is you've got to maintain as much entry speed as you can, try and apex the corner and keep it on the power. And these are fractional changes, a very small hesitation. If you're a fraction of a second late on the power, the person behind you is going to see it and get you. So I think it's actually Chris Sutcliffe in front at the moment. Just got past Dennis on the infield. So as they come round for the second of 5 laps. So 3 laps to go. It's Dennis Charlotte out in front, Chris Sutcliffe, Graham Boyd and Rhys Fitzgerald in 4th. David Phillips followed by Jethro Bowman and Brendan Ray. So just while we're waiting for them to come around for lap 3. Just like to say another thank you to our series sponsor Bridgestone Tyres, who have sponsored the series, and along with the others who are our supporting sponsors, without whom we could not function. Timaru Metal Recyclers, some of you will recognise that as Johnny Hepburn in Timaru. Johnny Hepburn was a multiple national champion, and one of those people who seem to be able to drive just about anything from cars to bikes to trucks. He also holds a New Zealand outright land speed record as well. So thank you to Timaru Metal Recyclers, Trevor Pearce Yamaha, who are here today. Jacob Pearce racing his 600 today, back on the bike after a very nasty accident earlier in the year where he broke his femur. Mega Motorcycle Centre, which is Dennis Charlotte's business, Scott Structural, Hendrix Blasting, Metzler Tyres, Derby Accessories, 360 Hygiene, Helicraft, Warren's Aerials and Telephones, that's Warren Hudson I believe, and J. Lewis Building. So that's Johnny Lewis. So thank you to those guys for helping out. So at the end of lap 3, it's Dennis Charlotte out in front by about half a second from Chris Sutcliffe, Rhys Fitzgerald, Graham Boyd, David Phillips, Joshua Bowman and Brendan Ray. So Chris Sutcliffe out in front. He just got the edge on Dennis Charlotte going down the straight. Managed to slide up the inside and managed to brake for the corner at the end. But it's Chris Sutcliffe with Dennis Charlotte actually alongside him as they're going through the infield. It can't get any closer than that. This class does produce some of the closest racing you'll see because the bikes are so evenly matched. But it is Dennis Charlotte and Chris Sutcliffe practically side by side going into Nanas, and Dennis tries to go around the outside to get the big, taking the wide line to get some space around the outside, but no, Chris Sutcliffe holds his ground. White flags out, and Dennis gets the inside. Oh, going into the entry to the dipper. It is Dennis. Just squeezes ahead as they go into the dipper. So this is the last lap. Dennis has got a quarter of a lap to go. He's pulling away a little bit on Chris Sutcliffe, but not by much. It is going to be a drag race to the finish, but I've got a feeling Dennis is going to pull it off. And it is Dennis Charlotte wins the first of the Gixxer 150 races, followed by Chris Sutcliffe, and then an enormous gap back to third. Reese Fitzgerald, he's 26 seconds behind, almost the length of the straight behind Dennis Charlotte.